This is your host, Raspel, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Critical Mode on the PlayStation 4 of the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 HD collection. I'm just gonna say it's Kingdom Hearts 2. So, when we last left off, we met Pete at Yensid's tower and told him that Maleficent, well, bit the dust because we frickin' killed her in the first game.
Maybe they really did finish her
We even laughed about it.
Ooh, this castle sure ain't what I expected. No shine, no nothing.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I mean, what happened to Hallow Bashin? This is a question I never got answered. What the heck happened to the castle of Hallow Bashin? Because I know that Sora did his thing and removed the darkness from it, but it, like, you saw it right there. It was destroyed. Like, the only place we were in the first game was Hallow Bashin, a glorious castle. But now it looks wrecked.
It's Hallow Bastion.
I love that he can just tell that. Like, it's been a year. Did these guys immediately start deconstructing the castle?
Looks like
I don't follow what exactly happened to this place. And then there's parts where it's just like, oh, we're reconstructing the castle. Like, I think this is the reconstruction, actually. Or at least reconstructing the town. I don't follow. Like, what the heck happened? Feels like there's a whole story there I'm missing, though. Alright, first things first. Can I buy some armor? Wait, what do you sell? Weapons? It's so difficult to tell because they have, you know, a staff and a shield. A shield on it was the thing that got me. Let's see. How I should equip as many elven bandanas right now. Because money is pointless in this game. You get so much of it and don't spend it on anything. So let's see. Sora can only equip one. Donald can equip one. So I'll buy like 3 if I can. Yeah, you make so much money in this game. But I need to up these guys' defenses, like, ASAP. Because, well, critical mode affects them too. Let's see, give Donald the ability ring, because his... Like, Goofy and Donald share the same thing as they did in the first game, where Goofy, I believe, gets a lot more AP than Donald. And Donald's abilities, even with his little AP that he has, all of them cost an arm and a leg. He doesn't, like, he only has 2 right now. Let's see. No, Donald actually has more AP right now. He has 6, where Goofy has 5. And the ability ring gave him 7. Here's the synthesis shop. We can make some amazing items using it, and for just turning stuff in, sometimes we'll get items. We got an elixir right there, which, good. We don't have anything else besides a couple pieces of mithril I picked up. And we got Scrooge over here. I don't think any of this is actually important, though. Like, I question if they had a bigger plan for Scrooge McDuck at the beginning of this game, like when they were first developing it, and then just kind of forgot about him. Or who knows, maybe he holds the secret of the universe of all of Kingdom Hearts with his ice cream endeavors. I feel like he is not the one qualified to be testing that stuff, though, and we don't... And I can't jump high enough to grab that, unless there's a skateboard around here, but I didn't see one. Because for some reason, whenever you're on a skateboard, you can just leap up 7 feet into the air, no problem.
Oh,
Hey, what's going on?
That's the town's defense mechanism.
And there's a familiar face.
Look out!
Just when we thought we were gonna see lots more Heartless again, we get some nobodies. Actually, this is a perfect time to test out Valor Form. Allows me to attack super fast with 2 Keyblades with enhanced strength, so great. And each form, I never got to explain any of the forms.
Hey, you guys!
But first off, if you finish a battle
I
with
see
a
you're
form,
still
you
in
get to
top
keep the
form.
costume going into the next
what'd you
cutscene.
expect? Looks like you're doing okay.
Well, what did you expect?
How are the others?
Great!
Hey, Yuffie, have you seen the king and Riku?
Nope.
Oh, that was blunt.
But I had a feeling I'd see you guys again.
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
Is that supposed to be Leon?
Yeah.
Everybody's working on stuff over at Merlin's house. Come on.
But yeah, as I was saying, each form that you acquire, and we're going to obviously acquire more than one form. I'm just gonna go into the stats here. Valor form under experience. For each attack dealt to the enemy in Valor form, 1 point of experience is gained, and yes, they can level up. Each time they level up, they get an additional form gauge, which that's in the bottom right-hand corner there. It depletes. So the more you use a form, the longer you can use a form. Of course, it goes down more the more you use it. So if I just start swinging wildly, yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot of it. And let's just go in here.
Meet the Hallow Bastion Restoration Committee.
We missed you.
Well, if you ain't in top shape.
I knew it.
Knew what?
A while back, everyone suddenly remembered you guys, all at the same time.
You remembered? Wait, does that mean you forgot about us?
Yeah, there was a whole game explaining
So
that in
where'd
Kingdom
those
Hearts
bones
Chain of
come
Memories.
We were sleeping.
Where? In cold storage?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. This is great. Everyone's together again.
So, we're trying to find Riku and the king. Have you seen him? Right.
Sorry, but let us know if there's anything we can do to help, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Don't go thanking us just yet.
Hollow Bastion's got a problem. A big problem.
Yeah, those lip
You mean,
flaps.
like nobodies and heartless?
That's right.
I just wish that, like, I
Sounds
don't
like
mind
you
if
could
they
use
lip
our
flap from the side or
Then let's cut
anything,
to the
but it's
chase.
when it's so blatant that they don't try to match the lip syncing
Sora,
at
Donald,
all.
Goofy.
Oh, take a
we were
shot.
hoping the three of you might give us a hand around here.
Like we're gonna say no?
I forgot who I'm
Forget
dealing
who I'm
with.
dealing
Yeah, I've played this game too much.
What do you mean by that?
Just think of it as a sort of Leon compliment.
Follow me to the
They put
bailey.
more
There's something we need to see.
details in that door handle being pulled outwards for that one scene than they did for any of the
thought
lip
it was
syncing
you, right
on
on
Leon's face.
Explain.
You know that
Sora and the gang said they're gonna
it's so
help out.
weird where the direction landed.
We'll count on you.
Right.
Right. Ah, yes. Did you give them the cards, dear?
Oh. Here. They're presents for you. Leon thought you might like to have them.
Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member.
Membership cards.
It's a terrible acronym.
Huh?
Hey, thanks, Leon. Huh? Oh no, we're supposed to be at the Bailey.
Alright, but... Oh, wait, yeah. First Merlin. What about y'all magic? Kinda forgot it all. I don't know if that's really lending spells, but whatever. And also, he doesn't lend a few spells. He only gives us one, I think. Or does he give us two? Blizzard. Yeah, only Blizzard. And yeah, as you can see, my form gauge is about to hit 0. So I'm about to show you guys a little trick to help you keep your form gauge up forever. So if you go over to a save point, go to the world map, and then land and go back exactly where, like, anywhere. As you can see, my drive form is max again. It would have hit 0 if I let that thing hit 0. So that's just a little trick. I know I should, like, it's an exploit. It shouldn't exist, but it does, and I love it. Let's see. Yeah, I can use some Valor form on the way there. The only reason I'm doing it is because I love to use the forms, and I'm not gonna use these exploits every given moment, but that would seem like a good time to show you guys a good grinding method, I suppose. Like, I'm not gonna rush back to Merlin's house before I hit the next cutscene or anything. I don't even think I can use Valor form in the battle up ahead. Also, I can't use magic while in Valor form. And let's just go over here, get some quick hits, and yeah. Oh wait, that wasn't Valor form leveling up. That was just Sora leveling up. But each form, when you level it up, it gives you a little ability that you can do. For example, Valor form's ability is high jump. So the more you level that form up, the higher Sora can jump. Every other level, I believe. Like, I played this game a lot. I remember so much of it, but I don't know everything. I just know, like, little tips and tricks to help me. I don't know how much of it was intentional in the game. Oh shoot, I forgot to change my commands. So what's going on, Leon? Like, what happened to it? It's just a whole bunch of, like, spires now and a crumbled castle.
Who knows? Maybe even something better.
And yeah, everything down there is a heartless. Oh, hey.
Except for that and that.
Sorry, I got scared there. My cat jumped up on the back of my couch while I was playing.
We'll handle him.
Well, that's good to hear. So, Sora, do you know what's going on then?
Not a clue.
There's this guy, Pete, who's been going around plotting with the Heartless. But he's not smart enough to tie his own shoes.
I love that you
The ones we
thought
need
that
to worry
after
about
one
are the
conversation
robots.
with him.
Hallow's Organization 13 guy's in charge, too.
You called?
You're doing well.
Who's that?
This calls for a celebration.
It's a good thing that door is closing despite no one actually closing that door. And now we have to protect the gate. Blizzard is set to triangle, though. I do like it at triangle. Okay, let's do some magic against the samurais. I actually really like magic in this game because it combos just like attacks. And because I'm playing on critical mode, I started with combo plus. So now I can do freeze, 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 and then if I had more MP, I could do a second stronger blizzard attack. And you can do that by using 3 of them in a row. Ah. Oh no, I'm not being smart. I didn't even see that. Oh, that was so dumb of me. I was playing the game as if I wasn't playing it in critical mode. Oh, and I'm back here. Give me a second, guys. Okay, let's try this again, except this time I'm going to actually play this smarter, use proper reaction commands. I was so focused on keeping the gate perfectly fine that I wasn't focusing on my own health or where enemies were at. And I always have to focus on where enemies are at, because this is still the early game. Ow. Do so much damage. Blizzard's only a straight shot, so bam and bam. Oh, he died, so. Oh no. Oh, I even had. Oh no. No. Okay.
Let's go.
I've never done one of those recovery run things before, so I'm glad there's a way to revive Leon. As long as I keep doing reversal, they'll keep getting stunned. So, ooh, I got item boost. I don't know what that does. Does it increase, ooh, that did a lot of damage to the gate, but I think this is the last enemy. And I got fire! That would have been a really, really good spell in that battle because it's a small AoE attack.
Were it only in more capable.
But no, give me the long-range attack before a close quarters fight. Sure, that works. It's the remaining members of Organization 13. You guys think it's everyone, but no.
What a shame. And here I thought we could be friends.
Stop! What's the big idea?
Oopsie daisy.
Oh man, which one is that?
Now, do you think that's polite? Shutting me down like that?
I said get out of the way!
As if. You can talk all you want, but that won't change a thing.
Then we are gonna make you move.
I think that one is the
See,
number
that
2,
would work
Zigbar.
If I were just any old dude. Except I'm not. I'm with the organization. Nothing any old about me.
Huh. Tough talk for someone who stood on the sidelines while his nobody flunkies did the fighting.
Oh dear. I think you got the wrong impression.
You gonna cry?
As if. Why don't I remind you how tough the crowd you're dealing with really is?
Remind me?
That's right! Used to give me that same exact look.
I guess you think you can psych me out by saying really random stuff.
Gee, I just don't know. Be a good boy now.
Wait! Yes, he got away.
Yeah, because you jumped
That
after
was
him after
weird.
the portal dissipated
Who gave him the
completely.
same look?
You know, I think he was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah, you're right. Only one me.
Yeah, except for like the 4 others. Oh god, I could go on for days how that's an
Hallow
incorrect
Bastion
statement.
Restoration Committee honorary member.
Wow.
There's only one me, excluding, you know, Roxas.
What's this?
Then we got that whole Ventus.
Horse, you think?
Then we got Vanitas going into that. Shion existed. I know Ventus was his own person, but he merged with, like, that's another story. That's for Birth by Sleep territory. And then after this game, we got Clone Sora. And then there's that whole thing, there might be a Dream Sora. And then, oh god. And then Sora's Heartless. Sora's Heartless is still a thing in the coded
now I
world,
get
so...
That must have been the gate Yen Sid talked about.
Oh boy!
Sorry to run, Leon. But other worlds are calling.
Organization 13. They look tough. Be careful out there.
I don't know what really looked tough
See you soon.
about them. They're all wearing, like, robes, and none of them showed us their weapons, so... They didn't really look tough. They had a more imposing presence, I guess, because there were so many of them, and this scene is definitely from...
Do my eyes deceive me? Does he really have the power to wield the key?
Oh yeah, this scene's only
He's
the
nothing
final
but a
mix
boy.
version.
Give him a chance. It means he's straight as an arrow. He's pure of heart. Unlike all of us here.
He had better be, or else he's worthless. I truly hope he's enjoying himself on his adventure.
Ah, there's Luxord.
Maybe he'd like a hand to determine his fate.
Hey, as long as it works in our favor, we can let him do what he wants for now. Then we'll all jump in if needed.
Those are bold words coming from you. Are you saying you'll volunteer to take care of it if things go wrong? Huh?
What? Me? No, you have the wrong guy. I'm not comfortable with that.
I think that's supposed to be Demix, but at the same time, the voice actor doesn't sound right.
Well, I suppose the fun will have to wait. Do you know what happens to those who lose their true purpose? Inevitably, they destroy themselves.
Gentlemen, the hero of the Keyblade has embarked on a new adventure. Make sure it is one he will remember.
Unless there's more bullshit involving involving Castle Oblivion, then he'll forget it. But then we will make sure the next one after that he will remember. Also make sure Castle Oblivion's not accessible.
Hey! What happened to Twilight Town?
It's gone.
It's not gone, it's shrouded in darkness. We can see the silhouette right there. Alright, we got two choices of where we can go. I'm electing to go to the... Oh man, what is it? The Land of Dragons first. Simply because it has weaker enemies there. I can understand if people want to go to the other location first. But I think it's... Because if you beat that location, you get the Cure spell, and that is so useful. And now we got Gummy Ship missions returning. Way more interesting than in the last game. I'm actually nervous about this one, though. Simply because, yep, critical mode does affect this as well. And depending on how well you do, you get better... Oh, what is it? Oh, you get better blueprints for better ships. You can still build your own ship, but I don't like building a good gummy ship. It takes too much time for me, and I don't find that much enjoyment out of building it, so I like to collect the strongest ships through getting good ranks. Grab this dude, because he's rare. Nothing really to say about many of these gummy ship missions. I mean, they are vastly improved. Like, when I say there's nothing to say, I've played them so much, I don't even know what to talk about. Like, what's vastly different. But pretty much everything's been redone. I do love it in that regard. The fact that you can see all around you. You don't get to choose when you turn your ship. You have to rely on the game for that. So when that warning thing happens, it's not me turning the ship. That is the game turning the ship. I do also like that, like you can see if enemies are coming from behind you, using the radars all around you. And I see that there's nobody ships here, but I forget, are there Heartless ships as well? Come on, good rank, good rank. Did I get a good rank? You always get missions when you beat a level for the first time. I got the High Wind. Did I get the Falcon? Yeah, I got the Falcon. The Falcon is faster, and it hits harder. And I think level 30 is the max when it comes to levels. And each time you get hit, you go down a level. So I got hit quite a bit because I didn't really have good guns on that mission. But who knows? Maybe in the future I'll have a better mission. Or maybe I'll get a perfect sometime. I don't know. We have enough time to at least watch the intro cutscene to this.
See that, Mulan? It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl. This is your big chance. I can see it now. Fa Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous. I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever. You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
Huh?
Let's get the jump on him.
Gorge, maybe we better look before we leap.
Ah, screw that, Goofy! We're going to attack whoever we see!
Fat Mushu?
That's right. I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Take a shot.
Do you know them?
Know them? Man, we
Remember,
used
it's
to kick all
in that
kinds of
order,
bad guys butt
specifically.
together. Yeah, you know I help these guys out of a lot of tight spots. Because I'm a mighty dragon, right?
I don't think I used you in the last game.
Something like that. And you are?
I'm Mulan. No, I mean...
Ping!
Mulan Ping.
Just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
You know Mushu?
Mushu's one of my family's guardians.
We didn't know we were borrowing somebody as important as a family guardian.
Yeah, that's right. And that puts you three up to your eyeballs in debt to Ping here. Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback time.
Mushu.
Ah, they don't mind. Ain't that right?
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army. We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys like you.
What do you mean, fit in?
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Huh? You're a girl?
Yes, Sora.
You didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
You never had a conversation in the last game. You were more of a stone that I could summon. It would have been nice if they had like a conversation in the very first game. Like just when you get their summoning stone for the first time. And yeah, now... Oh man, this is a big choice. Because in the... Like, when I have to have a party member around, right now I only have Valor form. So... I can either have Donald on the team who can cure me sometimes, or I can have Goofy on the team to become Valor form when I want. So I think I'm going to be doing that to make leveling up a bit faster. How many more hits? Oh, I only need to hit something 3 more times in Valor form to level it up. So yeah, we'll be doing that. I don't think I got any items. Oh, I got some dark shards from some shadows. Some items here, but I don't really need anything. So, that's actually where we're going to end things off next time on Kingdom Hearts 2. We're going to be exploring the Land of Dragons and completing Mulan's story, hopefully. I'd like to get that done in one episode and move on to... But, now that I think about it, it's a rather long one. So, we'll see what happens. So, see you then. This has been your host, Raspel, hoping to see you in the next video, and signing out.